Yes. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And if you have not subscribed already, but you enjoy the content, then please kindly do so. Okay, so today we are looking at Andy Ruiz taking an absolute shellacking on his own Twitter page. The man is taking an absolute shellacking on his own post on Twitter. I'll be back stronger, writes Andy the Punch Ruiz. I'll be champion once again. I appreciate all the love and support from all of my true fans. I appreciate the haters as well, and can't wait to prove the haters wrong once again. I'm back to the gym. Let's start this journey to the belts. And there is Andy Ruiz with an old photo. Don't know, can't really tell much from that. I don't know, is he sucking his gut in again? I don't know. His face looks a bit lean, a bit trimmer days. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the tweet and look at some of the responses, which were highly hilarious, I must say. But first, we're gonna go over to Bob Arum, who had a few things extra to say. Okay, ties in with the Twitter story. Okay, Bob Arum knew Andy Ruiz Jr. had no chance against Anthony Joshua when he saw his stomach, the article says, and this is from Talk Sport. Okay, so as the title suggests, Bob Arum knew Andy Ruiz Jr. had no chance against Anthony Joshua. As soon as I saw his stomach, I knew he was done. The veteran promoter, whose top-ranked company has put on many of Ruiz's fights over the course of his professional career, says the Mexican-American did not act like a professional in his build-up to the Joshua rematch after he weighed in at over, that should say 20 stone, that says 200 pounds, at over 20 stones, close to 300 pounds, much less 2. Okay, so that was the girth of the punch. Okay, alright, so Ruiz, who stunned Joshua in their first fight, was outboxed and outclassed by the Brit as he relinquished his WBA, IBF, WBO belts in Saudi Arabia. It did not surprise me, said Arum, of Joshua's unanimous decision victory. Once they announced the weight, I said it's not even worth watching the fight. I'm very familiar with Andy Ruiz, and when he came in at around 240 pounds, he was a really good fighter. When he came in close to 300 pounds, as he did often, he was a bum. Too much weight, no movement, and the guys who shouldn't have been in the same ring with him gave him tough fights. When I saw the weigh-in and the weight for him and saw his stomach, I said to everybody, and George Foreman said to everybody, he has no chance to win. It was a walkover fight for Joshua. That doesn't demean Joshua because he prepared for the fight the way a professional prepares for a fight. Andy Ruiz was not a professional. Damn. Those are the words of Bob Arum. Yeah, well, it speaks for itself. There's no ambiguity there. When he came in around 240 pounds, he was a really good fighter. When he came in close to the 300-pound mark, as he often did, Bob Arum couldn't resist. He had to put that in there. As he often did, he was a bum. Okay, so back to the Twitter tweet. Back to the Twitter tweet from Andy Ruiz, which got him catching a lot of shellacking. He had to hell of a shellacking because of his tweet. As you're about to see, we go into the responses. Bitcoin Boxing comes with, where are all the chains gone, Andy? Andy, where are your chains? All those chains you brought. Those chains from Frosts of London. Ready? And that's interesting. The robot icon there, or meme or GIF. Well, it says it's a GIF, so however you pronounce it, GIF or GIF. I pronounce it GIF. Sue me. Yeah, it's interesting because in the post-fight press conference, should have done a video on it, but we're talking about it now, so it's all good in the hood. In the post-fight press conference after Ruiz got beat, he said, it was, I think the weight, came into a little too heavy. And, I think the weight had an effect. I mean, I found myself following him around and he stopped. He wouldn't say the last word, but I think I know what the word was. I found myself following him around like a robot. You remember, prior to the fight, way prior, while Ruiz was still partying and sucking on that tequila, sucking the tequila down, pouring the tequila over his cakes. He said, Anthony Joshua is just a big stiff robot. And it's interesting. It's kind of funny. It's kind of a little bit funny how, he ended up saying in the post-fight press conference, I ended up following him around like didn't say the last word, but we know what that last word is, like a robot. You ended up following Joshua around like a robot, Andy. You said Joshua was the robot, but you ended up being the robot. Damn. Jake replies to Andy Destroyer 1. Waste man. Oh dear. And that's got quite a few likes. Then we got the robots. We got people are really going in on Andy Ruiz as a robot. I can't stop eating. Oh dear. Now, what else? Ain't no trilogy. It's over. Says Gem and Dom. And Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, what was this, 13 hours ago, responded, can you remember the way to the gym, Andy? Can you actually remember the route? Can you remember how you used to get there? Are you going to need hypnosis to remember the route to the gym, Andy? And this one says, rather harsh, Andy Ruiz isn't taking the loss to Anthony Joshua very well at all. Not taking the loss to Anthony Joshua very well at all. Andy, get out of the road. It's not where you're supposed to be, Andy. It's not where you're supposed to be. Get yourself a pizza, lad. Treat yourself. Oh dear. Aaron says less pizza. Should say less pizza, more running. Not running to the buffet table either. Running, hitting the road. Hit the road. Just starting over. Nothing wrong with that, says Shrek. Stan account. Go take the green one off Wilder. He's held it hostage for long enough. All the best, Andy. Let's give that guy support. Let's give the ads a support. Oh, we have to take that light back and give it to this guy. He says Ruiz should not be fighting Wilder before White. 100. Okay, I'll read the last one. You let everyone in boxing down with your bull-ish after the fight. Rated your attitude before you became champion, but it was all crap and went to your head. Don't deserve to be champion again. Enjoy the money. Damn. Griff is taking no prisoners. Shall we like this? Shall we not like this? Shall we like it? Let's like it. This is crazy, yo. Andy Ruiz taking a shellacking. Taking an absolute shellacking. Scrolling down. Let's find one from what is this? Let's see if we can find a Spanish sound. Oh dear, it's relentless. Let's look for a Spanish sounding name. No seas, mamon, we, eso que. What does that mean? I have no idea. I have no idea. No haters, bro. People counted on you and you let them down. We need to appreciate everyone and you need to regain their trust. Whatever that says in Espanol. Okay, think we've covered it. That's what's going down in the Twitter world. Andy Ruiz taking a shellacking. What the hell? What the hell? He didn't say back to the gym, did he? Look at this. Oh dear, it's too much, it's too much. Andy Ruiz taking a shellacking on his own Twitter feed. Saudis put a lot into the event, built a venue afresh. AJ trained all through, but you partied and skipped training. Bruh, ain't no haters here, you blew it. And with that, and the headline from Bob Arum, knowing Andy Ruiz had no chance against Anthony Joshua and he saw his stomach. What I'll say about that is that Ruiz is still a very dangerous fighter. I think he's a talented fighter also, and I think the problem with some talented people is they feel that because they're talented they haven't got to put the work in. They haven't got to put the miles in. They don't have to do the heavy lifting because they are blessed with a talent. And sometimes such characters let their own selves down because they don't do everything they can do in the terms of preparation. They just think the talent is going to get them through. But I think, who was it? Quincy Jones, the producer, who said 10% inspiration, 90% perspiration. Don't matter how talented you may think you are. If you're not putting in that perspiration, if you haven't got your shoulder to the wheel, you're gonna flop. You are going to come to a point where you flop, where you meet somebody who is just more prepared to put their shoulder to the wheel and to grind it out. So what say you? It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comment. It's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Okay. Have your say. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Check out the live shows Mondays and Wednesdays normally. Might do one tonight, which is a Friday, 10 p.m. UK time. Adjust that to your own area to find out how that translates. Okay, it's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio, and I'm out.